Well, I had ordered two decks that were out of print that I've been looking for. I found them. And this is one of them, the Japaridze Tarot. This went out of print late last year, so it hasn't been out of print for very long. But it's a coveted deck. I've seen it. It goes for like $100 now. And I've seen it as high as $500, which is insane. Um, I'm not gonna go through the deck. There's many walkthroughs. I do follow one of the readers I follow online is Lena Rodriguez, and she's her website, her YouTube channel is called Tarot Down Under, and she does political readings. And she has, she uses three decks, not all at the same time, but she uses three decks depending on what she's talking about. She uses the Rider-Waite-Smith, the Thoth, and the Japaridze. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but. And so I saw her using this deck. I knew about this deck when it was available. But then I looked at it and I said, I'm not sure what's going on with this deck, and it was surrealistic, and so I didn't buy it. But then the more I started watching Lena Rodriguez, I said, gee, that deck looks like something I could enjoy and use. And then I ordered it in December, I think, or maybe in November, and then I never got a copy, and they said it was out of print. And I started looking around, and it was out of print everywhere. And then the prices started going through the roof. I contacted U.S. Games in January to see if they were going to reprint this deck, and they told me they weren't going to reprint it. But then I was online on a tarot online site, and they were saying that it is going to be reprinted. So hopefully this will come out again. Now it was a used deck, so I was a little concerned about it because it is used. You never know what you're going to get. Turns out it's in beautiful shape. The box is in beautiful shape. The book had only been opened the first couple of pages. The book itself is just beautiful. It's full color, a nice narrative, short but to the point. And I've been reading the book, but it was probably open to maybe there or here. You could feel a little bit opening there, but brand new book essentially. And then I checked to see if the cards were there, and all the cards were there, including the cards that came with the original box. Like little information. Well, one was their sale thing, and then their promotion or whatever, and then there was this little thing about what the traditional suits, the Japaridze elements, and then the elements as well. So that tells you a little bit about that. And then I got the deck, and the thing about the deck, all the cards were there in beautiful shape, and as a bonus, the deck was actually cut down, so I didn't even have to cut out the borders. The deck is, so I was going to do this myself when I got the deck, and it already came like this. Someone had taken the time to cut out the borders. The deck is quite large without the borders, and I can't shuffle. There's no way I can shuffle because the cardstock is very thick, very thick, very thick. So I'm glad that it was cut down. So I mean, it was. I got it at a third-party seller at Barnes & Noble. I found it online. What I did was I went to, every once in a while I go and search for it. And this particular day, I was searching for it. What you do is you go to the Google machine and you put in Japaridze Tarot deck. And then you put shopping. You click on the shopping banner or tab, and then you'll see where it's for sale. Some places have it for sale, and when you buy it or order it, then they, after about a month, they'll say, "Oh, we don't have it." Sometimes it's just to come on, they have it for sale just to get people to go to their website. So you got to kind of watch out for that. Of course, you don't know. And, I mean, I did that with one place. I ordered the book, and they said, "Oh, we don't have it in stock." even though it can be apparently purchased. So I went online about 2 weeks ago, and it was for sale at a third-party seller at Barnes and Noble. So I ordered it from Barnes and Noble, but the sale went to this third party, and a week later, I got a notification that it was shipped. I have to take a little break now because of the doggies. So I got the notification from that third-party seller. They said it was in the mail, and I got it late last week. So I'm very excited. I feel like I hit the mother lode because at one time, I mean, right now, if you go online and search for it, it's $500, which is insane. You know, $500 for a deck of cards. But collectors look at these, and probably people that maybe use tarot, that are people that are very rich. So why do I love this deck? Well, it's very visually intriguing. It's by an artist. It is an artist deck, but the artist made the deck specifically for the tarot. So this is a tarot deck made by Nino Japaridze. For all her paintings were for a tarot deck. So these are all drawings and paintings that were actually made for the tarot. So they're very vibrant. Look at how beautiful that is, Queen of Fire. And the other thing that's such an amazing thing about this deck is this book by Steve Lucas. Now here we have the Queen of Fire. I'll just read that to you. Queen of Fire. Let me see if I can find it. Queen of Fire. Look at that beautiful picture in there. Her gentle yet assured demeanor and proud eyes that look downward at the strong, bright flame she shares with those she encounters all hint at the multifaceted personality of the Queen of Fire. The radiant queen lights up a room with her energy and enthusiasm. Divinatory meanings. A soft-spoken yet independent woman, one who is determined in pursuit of her goals, yet she is warm and gracious. Now, isn't that a beautiful description of the Queen of Fire? And isn't that a beautiful picture? So it's an amazing book. And then the other thing it talks about, I won't go through it, but it gives you the major arcana, and the book connects all the cards, all the paintings. So the magician leads naturally to the high priestess, that leads to the empress, that leads to the emperor, and it explains it in the book how this is a progression, which is very very nice. So look at that star picture. There's so much you can get out of this, you know. This apparently was her first drawing that she did for the tarot. And the Sun card. So obviously it's not your traditional deck. It's gardens. The garden suits are gorgeous. Three of Wands, which is the Three of Swords, the Hermit. So the book is very explanatory, and it's just written beautifully. The cards are beautiful, very dramatic. This looks a little off to me. It looks a little too Romanesque. There's a couple cards that are a little strange. Anyways, I'm so happy. King of Wands, awesome. Anyway, so this is the deck I was looking for, and I've been just looking at all weekend. I just opened it up and looked at the cards and read the book, and I'm so happy and excited that I have this book and the deck. And I'm so glad I found it for $20. Oh, did I tell you how much I paid for it? Maybe not. It was $24.99, $24.99 with $3 for shipping. So, I mean, I felt like I hit the lottery. Look at that. I was looking at this for my own paintings. I'm like, not sure about the face so much. It's kind of a carnival face or clown face. But what a picture that is. There's the garden suit. Look at that. King of Fire. Look at this. She did a painting in a painting. She painted that, and then this guy's painting that, and then she painted the whole thing. Anyways, and look at that. That's beautiful. Six of Fire. Six of Fire. So just as one more example before I leave you, let me just read this one. This was interesting. Six of Fire. A virtuoso musician captivates her audience in a crowded theater. Now the fire is the wand suit. This is a moment of triumph, acclaim, and appreciation for the results of hard work. The road to ultimate mastery continues. Divinatory meanings. Success is at hand, recognition for one's progress, leadership in an organization or group, enjoying a boost to self-esteem. So, you know, this is, you can see it all in the picture, and it's just a beautiful picture. And can you imagine showing this, who's, you know, if you're reading for someone and you come up with this card, reading for yourself and coming up with this card. Okay, so this is a short video about this deck that I was waiting for, hoping for that I would get it. As I said, it hopefully will come out, it'll be reprinted again. I heard it, when I contacted US Games, they said no, but someone else said yes. So that's the Fool card right there. It comes with a great book, great box. Well, keep your eyes online if you're interested. Check out Google, plug the name in, and hit the tab shopping, and you may get lucky as well. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.